Hello guys, hope you are doing very well. My name is Anshul Goyal. Today we are going to discuss how to host the application on the reverse Nginx proxy. And we are going to use the web server as an Nginx, and the application is based on Node.js and React and Python. Okay, so we are going to follow the process and we are going to host the website over the Nginx. Okay, and it is going to be to-do list website. So it is very amazing session that is going to be happen. So let's start now. So I have found the source code from the person Shubham, and big heads up to them. So I have just found the code and now I'm just trying to deploy on the AWS services. So let's start now. Let me log into the AWS and let me create the EC2. Here go to EC2. If you are stuck somewhere, if you are not sure how I'm doing that, if you have any question, just note down and mark into the comment section. I will pick that up question. Okay, go to the instance. Okay, I've already running that instance. I need to terminate that one because I am trying to do all the things from you live. If I am facing some issue, I will troubleshoot the issue on the live. So let me launch the instance and project OS application. What OS I need to choose? I need to choose Ubuntu. Ubuntu is a very my most favorite OS here, and because we are from India, we are choosing the free tier eligible. Key pair login. I need to select the key here, from which key I will be able to log into the machine. Network setting, who can access or who cannot access. Okay, I will only allow SSH traffic from anywhere. Anyone from the internet can access to this machine using SSH protocol. And now, yeah, memory storage I required 8 GB, that is fine. And launch stance. Let me check if the stance is up and running fine. Then we will log into the machine and we will do all the things on live. The notable thing is that if I face any issue or any bug is found during the deployment of the application, so I will troubleshoot all the issues on live, and you can also can understand like how to troubleshoot the issue. Okay, that will help you in the real time environment. I hope that is up and running fine. Let me connect. Go to connect and SSH client. Copy this one and go to terminal. I have already opened the terminal. Let me take new one so that it will be able to understand how I'm doing from scratch, because I want to do all the things from scratch so that my student can able to understand how I'm doing from scratch and they will be able to do on from scratch. Okay, so this I've logged into the machine. Let me take the sudo admin, but I don't recommend this type of sudo command in the sudo su hyphen for the real environment, because it may breach some compliance, so that is not good at all. But here for the test environment I am taking the admin privilege here as a root. So what things I need to do here? First of all, I have a source code which is in git. So first of all, I need to pull all the data into my local. I need to pull all the data into this machine. So I require git installed here. So first of all, I need to update my machine. And I also use a Docker for the reverse proxy, and I also require the web server. What web server I'm using? I'm using Nginx web server because it also give me reverse proxy option. So let me install all the things in one go. Git nginx docker.io-y. So now we are going to install GitHub, we are going to install Nginx, we are going to install docker.io. Docker is for containerization because we have application and we want to that application in containerize. Systemctl start nginx. systemctl enable nginx. So I have started the service nginx. Let me check if it is up and running fine or not, because you know the nginx will work only on the default, by default port on 80. Let me enable in the let me check if it is working or not. It will not work here because in the security group we have not allowed the 80 port number. We need to go to security and then security group. We need to just add here TCP protocol custom TCP port number 80. Anyone can access from internet. Save. Let's check again. Yeah, welcome to nginx. Now you can see we are able to use the nginx. It means our nginx web server is up and running fine. We don't have any issue till now. So what we need to do here, we need to clone the code what we have here inside, because this is the code going to be deployed over the application. Okay, so go to the code section, and no worries, I will share this URL to you guys in the description section. So copy this one and go to terminal. Now git clone, and let me use the branch name main, so it will only copy the main branch only, not entire all the branch. ls, we got this one, we have cloned this repository. ls, if you see here, we have requirement.files. In this file all the packages that is need to be deployed as a dependency files or software for maintain the application up and running fine. So we require these kind of let me check how many software is required packages. So for this application, to host the application, we require these kind of packages. Okay, Django, pytz, and lots of packages are required, need to be installed for this application. Okay, so we have a docker file here. Let me open the docker file what is mentioned over there. So if you see here, from Python 3.6, because the application is based on Python programming. Okay, so it is taking the base image of Python, and it will create the folder directory inside this image. Okay, and then it will copy this requirement.txt into this folder, and then it will pip install -r whatever package is installed in the mention in this requirement.txt. It will install, and then copy all the datas what we have in the datas. We have all the datas, this datas into this directory, and it is working, this application is working on the 8000 port, and then Python need to be it will run the application. It will run the application with using the manage.py. Docker, we will build the image. I have tag name, let me tag app. Now it is fetching the Python image, and it is building the image in the steps. So we have 7 steps, so it is progressing on step number 1 for now. So let's wait for until it is completed. So we have a two method to host the application. First of all, Docker image, and the second thing is that using Docker image plus Nginx proxy. I will not expose port number. Okay, the application is working on the port number 8000, but I will not expose. I will not give in the security group. I will do all the things with the help of reverse proxy. So in the Nginx is working on the configuration file. All the things in Nginx is working on the configuration file. So let me quick dive on to this. cd var www index html. Okay, if you see here, we have a data inside this one index. So what you are seeing that, welcome to Nginx. What we are seeing here, the same content is over there. That's why whatever we are here, whatever data we have inside this image, so it will be shown here. Okay, cd etc where the configuration file nginx. Here if you see, we have a two type of files here, site availables and site enabled. Okay, whatever the configuration is inside the site available, that is their configuration file, but that is not real, that is not hosted, that cannot be hosted. Okay, whatever configuration in this site enable, that is hosted. Okay, and we have a file of nginx.conf. This is the main file. Okay, so you can see all the things, ssl setting, logging setting, like where the log need to be accessed from. Okay, error logs, where is the location of error logs. Okay, ggpon and includes. Yeah, you can see here include, it is included, site enables is included. That's why it is real configuration file that can be, that is hosted. Okay, so that's why. And all the things like ssl setting and all. Okay, so just go from here, and now where's the file, these are the files. Okay, go to back and go back into the Django project. So these are the files. So if you see here, my notes, this is a front end. Okay, this is the back end files. So we require front end, go to my notes. Yeah, these are the files. Go to builds, cd build. Okay, so here if you see here, this is the html.index. So these file need to be into the html folder. cp-r for recursive copying, all the things like recursive copying, and from here to var www html. Okay, so we have copied all this file from here to here. Let me refresh it, it will not, it is working. So why it is not showing all the things? If I scroll up, not save. Let me check the inspect, go to console. It is saying that we are not able to get this API nodes, not found. API nodes is not found. Okay, so what we need to check here, curl -l 127. This is a local host. Let me type local host. This is working fine. Let me check app. Sorry, it's a API not found. API is not found. That's why it is not able to find these things. Okay, so here I will remove all the files from here. cd var www html rm -r / okay, so what we will do, we will create the container. Docker, we have already image ready, If you see here, we have already created the image app. Docker run -d -name is equal to application name and port 8000 and image name app. Docker ps. So container is up and running fine with no issue. So let me check if I'm able to. It is not allowing because it is not found. We need to allow the port here. We need to enable the port number 8000 here. Now it should be working. Docker ps. What is the EC2 name? EC2 public IP. This one, and copy this one. Go to incognito 8000 port number. Yeah, it is working. Actually, there is an issue of cache memory. Yeah, it is fine, working fine. Okay, if you see it is a working fine, but we requires, I don't want to enable this 8000 port. I want to do it with the Nginx proxy. I don't want to enable the port number here, so let me remove this one. Okay, I disabled the port number 8000. I want to get I want to access the service with the help of the port number 80 only. That is a Nginx proxy, Nginx web server port number. I don't want to allow all the ports. Okay, so we will do forwarding, like whatever data is whatever we are mentioning over here, it will go to the local host port. Okay, how to do that? So let me quick dive into that. Clear. So in the configuration file, we need, first of all we need to check our what is happening in the local host port number 8000. Website is up and running fine. API also working fine. So we are our application is working up and running fine. Okay, but whenever traffic is coming onto this and it is not able to redirect all the traffic onto this one, so I want redirect whatever traffic is coming on this IP, it need to be forwarded to this one. So I want to do this configuration. vi etc nginx and site enable default. Here if you see, there's a reverse proxy option here, like the traffic is coming on the slash. Or if I type enter slash, so it need to be 40 forward in. Okay, so because of whenever traffic is coming on this slash, it is trying to load the file, but it is not forwarding any traffic. I will add the reverse proxy. Proxy pass http /120 localhost number is, it is common for all the machines. Comma. Let me check again. Okay, I need to restart the Nginx system ctl restart nginx. It should be working now. Let me check the issue. What is the issue? I will troubleshoot all the issue on the real time. Load the server responded with the 404. It is saying that it is not able to get this file, not found this file. Okay, this file static cs or js, it is not found. Let me check if I am able to get this file in local or not. Local host 8000 static page not found. I found the right or wrong data. Django node sap. It is fine. What we need to do here? So here we need to just check the reverse proxy of Docker ps. The pods are up and running fine. curl -l localhost static and csn. This file only required here.